So, um, standing there, uh, having just been introduced to Baba Lysaga's grandson and all of that fun stuff. Um, what are you guys doing in response to all of this?
And Ron was still having his conversation with him. Did
Yeah.
you finish it?
Uh, no, not really, but uh, I'll message and say, so, are you like the son of Strahd or something?
Some degree.
Well, does that mean we win? Does that mean we can go home?
It's up to him.
Can you communicate with him?
Putting my clothes back on.
Yeah, you should do that.
Can I take a look at his neck while he's doing this?
Okay. Yeah, so Melkar is throwing his robes and such back on, picking up all of his assorted accoutrement and stuff. Is Malkar doing anything to, I don't know, conceal his neck, or is it kind of like, yeah, whatever?
I mean, they've seen my whole body. I don't care.
It's true. Okay. Yeah, Ron, make a perception check.
I would also like to look.
Okay.
I just can't get past the fact that he has a giant dick.
Covered in black thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of hard for Ron to make out as there's still a bunch of blood kind of like pouring off of Malkar's frame. But Yoan, you can most definitely make out a set of fang marks on Malkar's neck.
Great. Okay.
All right, so I guess Malkar is just continuing to get dressed, and Baba Lysaga is kind of standing there, just watching this exchange between Ron and Melkar.
I'm gonna look back at Baba Lysaga and I'll say, do you happen to have any dream pastries?
She says, I've heard of those, but I'm afraid I don't have any.
Oh,
They sound quite appetizing, though, from what I've heard.
they were, but I don't know. I tend to black out after I eat them. I don't know why. Do you have any cookies? Ron's getting the munchies.
Yeah. She says, oh, hold on one moment. I'll see what kind of goodies I have about.
Okay.
She kind of waddles over to one of her massive collection of pieces of furniture and begins kind of rooting through.
I lean over to Malker and I say, "Your grandma's cool."
Isn't she?
I'm kind of disturbed that Taylor has said the same thing about my grandma. Just as an aside.
Yep.
I mean, your grandma is also crazy.
Your grandma is cool, though.
So yeah, she pulls out a jar of well, at first it's kind of hard to tell exactly what you're looking at. But then with the occasional fleck of fur, kind of shaggy white fur, um, that you can see inside of this jar, you gather that what you're looking at is probably goat meat,
Hmm.
just raw, sitting there, kind of stewing in its own juices.
Okay.
She comes back over with this big jar of it, probably like equivalent to a 2-liter bottle, and takes the lid off and sort of offers some to Ron.
I'll take it. Does it look pretty rotten?
I mean, you got it from the top, so it's less rotten than it could be, but it's still pretty rotten.
Hmm. I'll sniff it.
It smells like it looks.
Um. Hmm. You know what? YOLO. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, make it taste better, and I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it taste like sushi.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, yeah. You seem to get it down. I mean, at least for the time being, you don't seem to be suffering any ill effects from it.
So you know what? That's such a delicacy. That really hit the spot. I think I'm good. Thank you.
She kind of shrugs and says, "Suit yourself." She reaches in and grabs like almost a handful and just like
I look
yeah,
over
just-
at Malkar with a like, have you ever tried that kind of a look?
No,
No.
not for me.
Okay.
I lick my lips a little bit while looking around.
I'm gonna walk over and just dip my pinky into the bath. Or
Okay.
has it been drained?
It hasn't been entirely drained.
Alright, I'll dip my finger in it and just see how warm it is.
Okay, it's kind of like lukewarm.
Hmm.
Not the freshest, but probably fresh as of earlier today.
I'll look at Melkar and message and say, where did she get all the blood?
Malkar, you would have previously seen her slaughtering a number of goats to fill up the tub.
I will say, the thing you just ate, a bunch of those.
Oh, so a bunch of goats. I'll lick my finger.
Yeah, it tastes kind of familiar given what you just ate.
Okay, I'll just kind of shrug. Alright. I will press digitation and clean my finger off.
Okay. Around this time, Babalai Saga kind of looks out the door at Dane in his suit of armor just standing there and says, "And are you another friend of my grandson's?"
I am. We met a couple days ago.
Oh, very, very good. If you'd like, you can come inside. I have snacks.
Sure.
Alright.
I'll go try some of the goat meat cookies.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and make it taste like a cookie.
Okay.
Just kind of under my breath.
All right. Yeah. So Dane, you grab some and take a bite. Make a Constitution save.
If it's poison, I have advantage.
Okay. I guess that would kind of qualify. So go ahead and make it with advantage.
2 natural ones later.
Don't joke
Uh,
about that.
I know.
I had it
She
happen to me
says.
twice today.
Oh
Twice.
gosh. Will Wheaton over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of slurp down this this borderline rotten kind of mess.
Tastes like
Um,
cookies, though.
It does taste like cookies, as gross as it looks. Tastes like cookies. Okay, and then there's just a little smile on her face as she kind of holds the jar out in Yoan's direction.
Oh, thank you. Then he'll grab one and eat it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna prestidigitation this one.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I think what's gonna have to happen here is Yoan make 2 Constitution saves.
Oh! Yes!
Okay. So yeah, you take this piece of like festering goat meat and put it in your mouth and chew it up. And I mean, you're used to eating things maybe a little on the rare side, but it's still kind of gross. But you managed to down it with no real issue. Um, a few seconds later, though, you do feel this kind of like gurgling sensation in your stomach. Like this might not have been the best decision.
I'm pretty sure it was still the best decision in the circumstances.
Okay. And of course, then she says, "Oh, and how could I forget my darling grandson?" She waddles over and holds it out to Melkar as well.
No thanks.
Well, not much of an appetite. I suppose that's understandable. And she kind of screws the lid back on the jar and goes to put it away. And so she says, "And what brings your friends here today?"
We were just wondering if he could come out and play.
No, we heard he was here and we wanted to see him. So
Such nice friends you have. But I wonder, could they be more than friends? Perhaps they could join your family.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for that much commitment yet.
He hasn't even given me a ring.
I'm fine as friends.
Hashtag friend zoned.
And she kind of furrows her brow a little bit and says, "Well, you see how much I love my grandson, and well, you can only imagine the affection I have for my dear son, and when he makes a request, I do everything I can to accommodate." She snaps her fingers, at which point you feel the ground beneath you begin to wobble and shake. And
I'm becoming a seagull and flying the fuck out of there.
okay.
I'm gonna write this out for another minute or so here.
Eagle is the first thing I thought of.
It's better than goldfish, all right? All right. So yeah, as Yoan becomes a seagull and flies the fuck out of there, um, the entire hut seems to lift up several feet off the ground. And yeah, those of you still inside can see like your perspective changing and elevating. Yoan, as you fly the fuck out of there, you see that the roots of this massive tree stump that the hut is situated on have actually begun to move and are kind of hauling the thing up to a standing position, quadrupedal in nature. It looks like there's this trunk has been turned into some sort of beast of burden with the hut on its back.
Okay.
As it kind of situates itself, splashing in the still kind of bubbling swamp lands around it. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just standing there next to Melkar.
Should be fully dressed by now. It only takes a minute to put on armor.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
robes.
yeah.
I
I
look
mean,
out the door.
Yeah, go ahead.
I look out the door and say, "Oh, cool, we're going for a ride."
I summon 2 giant eagles and fly one next to the door.
Okay.
I jump out onto it.
All right. I think we should probably roll some initiative to see how some of this shakes out. So, let's get this going here, shall we? I'll just like pull all your tokens over and let you use those to roll.
Okay.
I don't think we'll really need the tactical component of this just yet.
Just yet.
Why is the armor so small?
Tiny armor.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Okay.
Little do you know, Strahd's grandma has an initiative of like 30. Or Strahd's mom.
For Maya, I'm really thinking of getting her a feat alert so she has another +10 to initiative.
That's
Another
like-
+5, so she has a
Yeah,
total of
that's
+10 to initiative.
fucking stupid.
Yep.
Why?
Strahd's mom.
No, I mean it's a
Strahd.
stupid number, not you're fucking stupid for doing it.
I mean, I was just if you were thinking that it was broken.
Well, no, I mean that's fine. Oh, and of course
What?
I have to roll initiative for the hut.
Oh, that's a hut. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Baba La Saga hut?
Well, that's pretty big.
Yeah, you know.
Baba La Saga's creeping hut. What the fuck?
Those initiative rolls, though.
Yep. The best.
The best. All right. So, Yoan, what are you doing? Well, I guess you probably just sent the eagle over, and then is there anything else that you would want to do movement-wise, or anything else?
I don't want to be very close.
Okay, so you continue flying the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Just
Just enough so I can monitor if people jump onto my eagles.
okay.
I'm gonna send both over there, but just have, I mean, only one fits by the door at a time. So,
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So as Dane is kind of situated there, staring, maybe even beginning to make his way toward the eagle out the door, what's Melkar doing?
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna. Do this.
What?
You'll see.
Hello. Okay. And what would you like to summon as part of this?
Spaghetti monster.
I mean, you have so many spaghetti monsters. Which one?
Mind witness.
Okay. And where would you like to summon it?
Next to the door.
Okay. All right. I think we may actually need that battle map I was talking about there. So, please hold.
Okay.
This is not okay. This is not okay.
Oh, this is definitely okay.
Right.
Actually, having seen him casting something, well, I guess can I insight check him just before he does that, because that would determine whether or not I do a thing. Would I have any reason to believe he would be hostile?
So here's the thing.
I mean,
I don't think you can actually use a reaction until you've had your first round of combat.
Really?
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be doing stuff when you're not, you haven't rolled enough initiative to be able to do stuff. Well, let me roll it and we'll see how it shakes out from there. If it gets, make your insight check, and if it's substantial, we'll dig into the rules real quick.
Never mind. He's good. Good enough.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let me get stuff set up here. Oh, this is going to be a clusterfuck for a map.
druids, I'm sorry. We kind of do that. Maps aren't made for people that can spontaneously poof into birds.
It's true.
Like, there is no way that I was not super hypersensitive when I walked in there and be like, oh, Melkar's a vampire. This is a really powerful witch.
Bleh.
Indeed. Let's get this mind witness in here. Oh god. So it's probably like squeezed in the door frame, like occupying the whole thing, which I guess might be what Brown's going for here.
I think so.
But I was standing there.
Not anymore.
Did it knock me out?
Well, let's
Out
see.
of the house.
No, I guess I think what happens is while the eagles are kind of waiting, essentially at ground level, like to the what would be the porch of this hut, the mind witness kind of materializes over them and like squishes itself into the door frame. Putting Dane right by the door. Make sure I have all the PCs here. Okay, and the animated armor, of course, by his side.
We may not be able to save your animated armor.
I knew that.
Just throwing that out there. Okay. And I guess in lieu of a seagull, I will pull out a raven.
Okay.
Seagull.
It was the first smaller bird I thought of that wasn't a raven. I specifically chose not a raven. And thus, seagull.
Okay. Let me move you guys up. You know if there are any tech issues here. I might still need to give Becca vision.
I can see
Okay.
a lot of things.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Malkar casts that, and there is a mind witness jamming up the door frame. Anything else?
We don't have a turn order anymore.
What the fuck? It's
Yeah,
ah.
turnover went poof. Turnover, turn order.
It's on the other screen.
Is it showing now?
Nope. Nothing.
It's blank.
Okay. That's done.
Hey, Melkar 0. Melkar dies.
Like, this is something I've done so many times before, and now it just doesn't work.
Yep.
I blame Melkar.
I also blame Melkar.
That's probably fair. All right. Okay, I can keep track of the Creeping Huts initiative. I don't think that's too big a deal. We're just missing Yoan, I think.
Yeah. 20. $20.5. Woo!
Okay. So, all of that being done, was there anything else from Melkar before we move on to Ron?
Let me check the spell. Alright, commanding it to just destroy my enemies, and then cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
the aberration initiative? Oh yeah,
Good
there
now.
it is. 5, woo!
Okay, so that's Ron. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say, well, it's been fun. I must be going now, and I'm gonna reach over, grab Dane, and I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay, where
And
to?
I'm going to Dimension Door out to the eagle that I can see. The one that's, like, farther out from the fucking eyeball thing.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, that seems feasible.
Alright. Dimension Door.
All right. Cool.
And then I'm gonna grab onto the bird and say, fly!
Okay. Animated armor. What would Dane like the animated armor to do as it's trapped inside the hut?
He wants to go hit Melkar a couple times.
Serves you right, motherfucker.
Yep.
Alright, so the armor runs up. And it's going to make a pair of battle axe attacks against Melkar. First one is a crit.
Good.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
Alright,
And the second one is a 10, which is gonna miss. Okay. So
that was the concentration save.
good. Okay. Yeah, so you're good there. Cool. That's it for the armor?
Yep.
Okay. Baba Lysaga. What will she do? Oh, so many options. Okay. So I think what Baba Lysaga does is she kind of ambles her way over to peek out the doorway through the kind of flailing tentacles of the Mind Witness. And all right, Austin, call it high or low.
Low.
Okay. So, the old lady then turns her gaze to face Ron, and she screeches some word in a language that none of you can comprehend. And
Ooh,
effectively,
Can I comprehend it?
it's a magical incantation of a sort. And effectively, what she is doing is she is going to cast Power Word Stun on Ron.
I'm going to attempt to counterspell her at level 4.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Charisma.
Do it.
Oh
It
well. You know what?
has no effect.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, and so as this word echoes out over the swampland, Ron he feels himself almost kind of losing consciousness in a sense, like as though his body is beginning to become unresponsive. But, and I think this is a fun part to improvise a little bit. How is Ron able to take advantage of this luck and kind of fight things off?
I'm just going to like start feeling numb, and then all of a sudden, just think of millions of fans just cheering out for me, and just in a hallucinogenic minute, I just belt out the longest, just like metal screech ever, and that's how I mentally stave off this.
All right. So yeah, she's like shrieking at you, and you just scream back.
Yes, just a metal.
All
Just
right, yeah,
scream.
full on like Rob Halford. Just,
Yes.
"Ah!" Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
was thinking you were gonna just start singing "Eye of the Tiger."
All right.
no, no, just a metal scream.
Okay. Um, you see her kind of like grimace and just give you this nasty stink eye as you're beginning to fly away on the back of this eagle. Dane, is there anything you'd like to do from the back of the bird?
Oh, can I hit the mind witness with the sword? Is it close enough? Actually hit.
Yeah, you're kind of like eye level with it, conveniently
Okay.
enough. Okay. So that first one is most definitely going to hit, and so you pull the sun sword, and the blade ignites, and you just see it begin to slice through the rubbery flesh of this aberration in front of you. And you see the eye slowly kind of drift over to face you. The second attack, however, swings a bit wide and kind of glances off, not really dealing any substantial damage.
I'll use my action surge as well.
Okay.
A couple more times.
All right. Okay, so again, the first one digs in and you deal another healthy chunk of damage, maybe severing a couple tentacles from the thing. And yeah, the next one, again, just kind of like, maybe you swing and you hit something that's already like falling off and you just kind of smack it out of the air. All right. Anything else from Dane?
That's it.
Okay. So then that brings us to the creeping hut. What?
Yeah, Creeping Hut had a thing of like 5 point something,
Six even.
so it's
Oh,
higher than
okay.
your.
I didn't see it on the list.
Yeah, it didn't
It's
transfer
not.
over because there's not a token for it. All right. So all right. So as you're swinging at the aberration behind you, Dane, you see the roots of this thing, this massive hut, begin to swing up and kind of whip through the air. Let's see. I think it is going to swing twice at the bird on which the two of you are resting. So let's get that out of the way. Oh boy.
Oh no!
So that is going to be a 32 to hit.
What?
Which incidentally means it rolled in that 20.
Well, yeah.
So, that giant eagle is going to take 49 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't think it has that much health, does it?
I think it barely has half that.
Yeah. So.
And so with that first attack, the eagle that Ron and Dane are riding on is like vaporized in a spray of blood and feathers before they just poof, disappear from existence, leaving Ron and Dane currently in free fall. On the bright side, you don't have too far to fall. The hut probably only elevated itself about 10 feet. And I suppose, well, we'll just kind of have this all happening here, and then you'll fall, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think you'd probably just, for the sake of this, probably just fall in the middle of this turn. And so I'm gonna roll some damage for you guys, kind of mitigated by the squishy swamp underneath.
And it's only 10 feet. So.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so you each take 3 points of damage as you fall down to the ground. And I guess then at that point, it's going to make that second root attack against Ron. Call it high or low.
Low.
Against Ron.
Mm-hmm.
But this time it misses. And in fact, you see the root kind of get lodged underneath a large stone that is resting in the swampy water here. You then see it like pushing and straining against the stone. And as you were about to have a good laugh at it, you hear the crackling and groaning of another root that seems to be moving pretty quickly behind you. Dane, call it high or low.
Hi.
Every time. So, Ron, as you're about to have a good laugh at this, you see a shadow kind of closing in on you from above and off to one side.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, that's a 25 to hit.
I'm gonna make it re-roll using another luck.
Okay. That is a 15 to hit.
Son of a bitch! It still hits.
Okay. So you see the shadow kind of converging on your location, and as you're about to turn and see what the hell it is, you are just smashed by this large falling rock that was seemingly flung by another one of the roots. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Can I hit the house for hitting him?
Yeah, you can do that.
There.
Okay. Yeah, you like slice into one of these roots, and yeah, maybe you put a pretty decent gouge into the one root that's like stuck under the rock nearby. Okay. Believe it or not, it looks like the house is pretty sturdy and might take a good beating before it goes down. All right. That brings us to the Mind Witness. So at least for now, it has to obey orders. Here we go again. Ron, call it, high or low?
Hi.
Okay, so the mind witness comes hovering down, its eyes still fixed on Dane. And it is going to lash out with its tentacles for the first attack. That is, oh yeah, no, you're definitely grappled because that's a crit. Okay. I need Dane to make an intelligence save.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Okay. Um, yeah, so Dane, you are stunned in the grasp of this thing. The mind witness is then going to attempt to bite Dane. But even with advantage, rolls consecutive 9s.
It's like a little kid trying to eat with a fork.
All right. That'll do it for the mind witness. So, Yoan, what are you doing?
So, how far away can I be and still talk to my eagles?
Should say.
Eagle. The other one died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like they can hear me from a long ways away speaking eagle.
That's fair.
Okay. Will they be able to hear me from 305 feet away?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Or I guess me speaking bird because I'm a seagull.
Yeah.
I am flying away to 300. Well, I guess I'm not sure how far away I am. What's a fly speed of a seagull?
I'd say it's the same as a raven.
Okay. What's the fly speed of a raven?
50.
50? Okay, so assuming that last time I went 150 feet, this time I can go 150. No, I can go. Last time I went 100, can go another 100,
Yeah.
and I probably went a little more after that. So I'll probably be like at 210 or something.
Give or take, yeah.
And I will tell my one eagle to land uh, here. No, here. And attack the mind witness.
Okay. Anything else?
And tell them that as soon as Dane and Ron climb on, fly away towards
Okay.
me.
So then, yeah, kind of acting at your command. The eagle flies over. And yeah, it's going to attempt to attack the mind witness here. We'll see how that goes.
Please crit.
All right, so it
Wait,
gets
so
to make
Dane
2
ever take
attacks.
damage?
What was that?
Did Dane ever take the damage from the tentacle?
No, I never. How much do I take?
Oh wait. Yeah.
Well,
Let me go back and check it.
You said it was a crit.
Oh, wait, no, the crit was on the bird, and then it missed with its second. Oh, sorry. You're talking about the mind witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's when it stunned me.
Oh, it didn't roll damage for that. Interesting. Okay.
No damage
Let me
then.
roll for that.
Cool.
Let me roll.
Nope, no damage.
Okay, so yeah, Dane would take 17 points of damage from that.
That's a bit of an ouchie.
A bit. All right. And so then the eagle flies over, lands, and gets to make a beak attack and a talon attack against the mind witness. That's going to be a 21 to hit and a 15 to hit, both of which are enough.
Ooh. Go eagle.
And that's a total of 12 points of damage here.
It's something.
And given that, yeah, okay. Let's make another quick check because there's a thing that needs to happen.
And it does.
You might not want it to happen.
Oh no, I do.
Okay. Cool. So, Melkar, what are you doing?
We'll take the opportunity attack. Try and get up into the corner.
Okay, let me make that real quick. That is only a 9 to hit, so no worries there.
Can I see the eagle?
Make a perception check. This is honestly more of a luck thing because it's about your positioning. So just go ahead and do it. Probably not. I guess it's just a little bit lower, kind of out of your field of vision.
Alright. I will attack the suit of armor then with a couple of.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Good.
You attempt to attack the suit of armor, but yeah, no, just ping, ping, sending a bunch of like random junk scattered around the old woman's house here, just kind of flying everywhere. All right, anything else?
Am I able to stand in that corner?
Yeah, I mean, otherwise there would be like no maneuverable space. So we'll say you can move to any space inside the hut.
Alright, I want to move there.
Okay. Ron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say, sorry, Dane, and I'm going to Misty Step to there. So, and then with my action, now that I have a perfect view, I'm going to drop level 3 fireball directly into the middle of the hut.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you make the same kind of check that Melkar did because remember there's a 10-foot elevation thing here. I want to make sure you can actually see a point inside of it.
Actually, hang on. Let me see what, because it should be showing my tooltip. It's a 20-foot radius. I can just surround the fucking hut. Like I'm getting out of the blast radius and putting it so that I'm hitting the hut, everybody inside, and the mine witness all in one. So whatever I need to do that.
All right. So probably if you can hit like the top of the door frame, you'll most likely be able to spare. Yeah. I don't know. You might still hit Dane.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, he's grappled and trying to be bitten by this giant squishy thing, so it might help a little.
This is true. Okay. So, Melkar, I need you to make a dex save.
Nope. Full 32.
Okay. Babalai Saga.
Keep concentration.
So the first one then, Eric?
Yeah, the first one.
Nope, doesn't save.
Okay.
And what did you say, Brown?
I was saying I keep concentration after getting hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Mark that damage for her. Okay, now I gotta make one through the armor. Ooh, that's an 8. Okay, so Dane, you can feel the connection to your armor fade.
Oh, okay.
And Mind Witness. Woo! Everybody's failing.
Good.
Great.
Okay. So yeah, you see this fireball erupt like out of the, well, kind of out of the door frame of the hut, enveloping everything inside, the Mind Witness outside, which is then scattered to ash
That was why.
and drops Dane to the ground. Let me see if this is going to reach far enough to impact Dane. It does not. I guess we can rule it that the blast is kind of like Dane's sheltered a bit from the blast by the way that the Mind Witness was holding him there, and so it takes the brunt of the blow. All right, so this thing is dusted.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say, Dane, hop on.
Yeah, and Dane, as you slump down to the ground, still, like, as you were in its grasp, you were stunned. But the second it let go, it's like something was just turned back on in your brain, and you have control of all your faculties once again.
Did Ron jump onto the eagle?
Yeah, I Misty stepped right to the eagle and popped my fireball.
Okay. So we'll actually put you on it.
Yeah, and then I just would have grabbed onto the eagle and been waiting for Dane.
Just an important clarification. I summoned the eagles, then I turned into a seagull.
Okay.
Because I can't cast magic. But I feel like I was pretty prepared to just bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Okay, no more animated armor. So then we get to Babalai Saga. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve. Alright. I think what she's gonna do is you see her slowly raise up a finger and point it toward the eagle.
Oh no. Please don't cast Blight on me. Cool.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not blight.
No.
Okay, I don't even need to roll. The eagle is consumed in this flash of grayish light, and it just disappears.
Well,
Cool.
shit.
You guys would recognize this spell, actually. You've seen Melkar use it a few times.
Finger of death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I got big old hard eyes for Granny.
All right. That'll do it for her turn. Dane, you're on the ground. The eagle just got vaporized in front of you. What you doing?
I'm gonna start running after the seagull. Fast as I can.
Okay. So you do that, and as you are reaching just about the edge of your movement range, you're gonna hear whipping through the air another one of these roots as the hut takes an attack of opportunity against you.
It has a movement speed of 0 as well. Since I got an attack on it.
Very good. But it can still take
Okay.
a reaction, right?
Okay. Yep, just the movement speed 0.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you bought yourself some time. So let me make that one opportunity attack here. No, that was
my last
turn.
turn.
Okay. A lot of turns going, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. Okay. Creeping hut, root attack. All right. So yeah, it catches you in the back, Dane, and you take. Let's see. Why do you no roll damage?
What is the hit on it?
20.
I will cutting words that, and I will say, alright, Melkar, I'll become a vampire. And, oops.
Ooh, okay. So it misses,
That saved me.
just whipping down behind Dane as he runs clear and expends this thing's reaction for the turn. Okay. Switch over there, kind of remind us. Cool. Then the hut cannot do too much in terms of movement. But Ron is still there. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. It is going to make 3 attacks, as it can do with its multi-attack. All right, and so you see it come like flailing down toward Ron. That's going to be. Oh boy. Okay. So remember that situation we were in on Saturday a couple weeks ago, where it was mathematically impossible for an attack to miss?
Oh, that's how this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How
the
many
first
death
one
saving
comes.
throws do I fail?
Well, we'll see. First one comes down and hits you for 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I'm still standing.
Okay.
Not for much longer.
The second one comes down and hits you for 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, I'm down.
And the third, I mean, you're down. So,
Dude,
oh,
that's
it's not an auto crit
fails.
because it's not. Yeah, it's not within 5. So it's only one failed save.
Oh, cool.
Within 5 what?
Feet. Okay. So, all of that being done, you're seeing the flailing roots just pounding at the space where just a second ago Ron had been standing.
How close would I be to that? To him? If I ran my 50 feet?
About 40.
Okay. I'm far enough away from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's Yoan doing?
Okay. I am going to land. And I'm going to drop my seagull form. And I'm going to cast Conjure Animals at 4th level. And I'm going to
This
create...
From my...
What?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if I could see this from my angle.
I mean, it's like several hundred feet away, so you
Oh,
might
It's like,
be
yeah.
able. Yeah.
I'm like 200 feet away. And I'm going to... Can I conjure one at me and one 60 feet away towards Dane?
Are we talking eagles again?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
do they both have to be in the same spot?
No, I think it's fine. Unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. So yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast one where I am and one 60 feet towards Dane, because that's as far as I can get it. So that's my action. Does dropping my wild shape cause it? Is that a bonus action or is that free?
What's it say?
It's really long.
I believe dropping it is free. It was free. I think it's only using it as a bonus.
By
Well-
using a bonus action.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and then, okay. And then I'm going to get on my eagle, use my movement to get on my eagle, use my eagle's movement to fly as fast as it can away towards Rictavio and Esmeralda. And I'm
Okay.
going to tell the other one to get as close, like, to Dane and get Dane on his back and follow me as fast as possible.
Okay. So yeah, it. Let's see. Let me check the movement speed again. I think it's 40.
I
80.
think so.
80.
Oh,
It's 80.
80?
That's important.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's able to like come flying by and like snatch Dane up in its talons. And yeah, so Dane, you are now beginning to be lifted up off of the ground as it kind of swings around to give the hut a wide berth. All right, Melkar, what are you doing?
am I able to peek out the doorway past Baba the Saga?
Yeah.
How far away is Eagle Dane's on?
Let's see. It would be probably at this point about 85 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to shoot it.
Okay.
The Eagle.
Just don't kill my eagle!
Oh, my bird!
Oh my
I almost rolled
God.
2 crit.
The drama. Okay. Um, let's see here. So, yeah, that eagle is definitely wasted. And Dane finds himself in free fall once again. Let's see.
I mean, I wasn't having it fly very high just to keep it going
Oh,
the
well, yeah,
distance very,
yeah,
yeah, as far as possible.
yeah. We'll say it's like probably another, call it 10-foot drop just for easy, fall damage math. And it's still a swampy area, so I give you a break on that. Yeah, you take another 3 points of fall damage. Okay. Anything else from Melkar?
Uh, am I able to like stand on like a porch or something on the outside of this thing?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just move outside the door then.
Okay. Kind of set you right there. Cool. Run. Death save. All right, one passed. Okay. Let's see what Baba Saga is gonna do. Hmm. Okay. So she will then Misty step her way down to Ron. And let's see. You see her then. Let me verify something before I go all crazy with it. Yeah. You see her form then dissipate into a swarm of buzzing insects that then begin to surround and crawl all over the unconscious body of Ron. Dane, what are you doing?
I keep running, yelling at the eagle to come back and get me.
Okay. Yeah, so you're doing your best to keep up with the eagle now running on foot, kind of giving the hut a fair bit of room to maneuver around. All right. I think the hut is not moving anywhere because its owner is there. Malkar is there. There's no apparent threats in the immediate vicinity, so gonna chill there for the time being. Yoan, anything new?
Okay. How far away is Dane from me?
Okay, so let's see. You would have gone 160. Actually, not that far. So let's see. Let's call it like 30 feet.
Okay. Can I swing by, pick up Dane, and take off?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't get sniped.
Wait.
Okay. So yeah, you swing by, pick up Dane on the back of this giant flying eagle, and once again, you're trying to make your escape by air. Melkar, I feel like I know what you're doing, but what are you doing?
How far away are they from me?
Let's see. At that point, probably. Let's see. He ran a little further, but you're still looking at probably. Oh wait, because there's that movement speed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking at probably 170 feet or so.
Alright. I'm gonna try and shoot the eagle. Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you clip the eagle twice, and it is injured, but still there, still physically present, and it continues to fly off with you two on its back. Anything else?
Would I be able to safely jump down from this thing?
Yeah, it's only like 10 feet, and there's a large overturned skull kind of sitting there that you could probably hop down onto.
Alright, I wanna hop down as far as I can and start running in their direction. However far 30 total feet will get me down and towards them.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Ron, death save. Oh, shit.
Ron's up!
Ron is awake with bugs crawling all over him, still lying on his back, with Melkar having just run past him with his back turned to him now. Yeah.
Am I able to do a thing?
That's a good question, isn't it?
I thought you make death saves at the end of your turn.
That's what I thought too, but this is kind of important, so I'm going to verify.
I think you'd be at least conscious and had 1 health.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw. It's called a death save. So, yeah, you can do stuff.
Okay, how far am I from the entrance to this hut?
All told, probably like a little over 20 feet.
Alright, I am going to Misty Step into the hut.
Uh-huh.
I would like to put my back to this wall. And I'm going to cast healing, I think it's healing word. No, cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
At first level.
All right.
So, once I'm healed, for movement, can I move? So 5 here. I'm gonna jump off, and I'm gonna take off running this way.
Yeah. Okay.
I hear him.
Well, make a perception check, bearing in mind that there is a creaking hut and still one cage full of cawing ravens dangling from it. Oh boy. Um. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it would be an active perception check because you're constantly surveying on a battlefield. It's not like you're just boop-a-doop-a-doo. So yeah, you noticed Ron running off in the distance.
Well, I'm not getting too far. I'm about here.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
so,
but bearing in mind, Melkar is actually like off map
yeah.
over here. Okay. And I guess that's it for Ron because he's
Yeah.
done everything. Baba Lysaga. Let's see.
Is she still on Ron?
No, the bugs would have been like dissipated as she, or as Ron stood up.
Well, I misty
Um,
stepped. I didn't even really stand up.
Oh well, yeah. Then no, they like collapse in what was for a second a Ron-shaped pile, and okay. So I think anybody who's watching then would just see the swarm of bugs take off flying after Ron. Not quite catching up with him though. All right, Dane, on the back of a wounded eagle. Anything you'd like to do other than hold on for dear life?
How close is Melkar?
Uh, like hundreds of feet away.
Okay, so I can't shoot him. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Good with disadvantage.
Do you have something that can shoot that far?
I have crossbows.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot him.
Okay. So disadvantage?
Yeah.
The second one hits.
Second one got him.
Okay, yeah. So one kind of swings wide and like, just splats down into the swampy water. But the second one, you watch as it arcs through the air for a good long distance before planting itself in Malkar.
Woo.
Okay.
You did 6 points of damage.
Yay, that's it.
It's something.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if the creeping hut notices what's going on here. Woo! No, it does not notice the little bard scurrying away from it.
Good.
Not with that -3 perception.
Hey, it's got the same perception as me.
Does it even like notice what does it notice? I don't think it notices anything.
Yeah, so it's really not going to do anything. Okay, Yoan. Anything?
Yes. There is something I can in fact do. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on my eagle at 2nd level.
Okay.
Frickin' 2.
All right. Well, that's still okay. And I mean, you've got that movement speed too, so so you can get some good distance there.
Yeah, and the eagle's just dashing.
Yeah, yeah, I assumed.
Yeah.
So that's another 160 feet of distance away from Melkar.
It's like 330.
Sorry, Dane. Healing my eagle is more important than healing you right now.
Oh, I'm fine.
That's fair.
I can still take a couple more hits anyway, so.
Well, not by the tree, but
No, the tree hurts, but we better be far enough away from that thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are talking like 300 plus range now for Melkar.
Okay.
It's like, ain't no thing. Okay. And I guess that's it for Yoan, right?
Yep.
Okay, Melkar, what are you doing?
Let's see. How far is Ron away from me, roughly?
Let's see. You're off map a little bit. So, peeking through the roots, I would say probably in the like 50 to 60 foot range.
Alright, I want to run towards the eagle until we're at about 65 feet away from Ron. And I want to appear underneath the eagle on the ground.
Okay. Um. Yeah.
And I think that's it.
All right. So Ron, what are you doing?
How many are there any trees nearby or anything?
Take a quick look and see what we got. All right. So, not so much in the way of trees. There's a cluster of cottages, probably a little over 300 feet to your north, which is the direction you're running. Beyond that, you do see a little bit of vegetation kind of forming around the exterior of the swamp.
Anything I could possibly hide in?
Out there, yeah. I mean, you're still a bit distant.
I want to. Can I like have a? I'll like look around and see what's going on.
Okay. Make a perception check.
And what I see will depend on what I do.
Okay. Yeah. So it's mostly you're kind of in this small basin, and up a little bit, like up ahead and elevated a bit from your current location is where the cottages are. To the northeast, you can see a scarecrow kind of standing in the midst of the flooded, presumably what was once farmland. And beyond that, you probably see. What else would be here? Probably like a few sparse little bushes, but nothing that you could like jump into and fully cover yourself with.
Alright, I guess I'm just going to, if nothing else is noticing me, or if the house is not coming after me, I'm just going to double dash my way towards the, out towards, like, trying to get in anywhere, like, where I can put as much between me and the house.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, having not noticed you last time around, it does not take an attack of opportunity as you're leaving its zone of influence here, so you're good there. You keep running.
Yep, and then I will. Well, I still have a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just whisper, you got this, Ron. You got this. And I will cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So, and I will keep running.
All right. Hmm. So the swarm of bugs is still flying behind Ron, though not really doing a very good job of keeping up. And as it kind of comes to a stop, it's going to coalesce back into the form of the old woman Baba Lysaga. And that's going to do it. Okay, Dane, what are you doing now that Malkar has appeared right below your eagle?
Shoot him again. Not that time.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
What does that round down to when it's half?
12.
What?
Sorry, when it's halved. Okay, so what you do is you cut it in half and then you round down. So you
Okay.
do yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think the first crossbow bolt actually flies through the dimension door as it's closing up, and you just see it come shooting up out of the swamp, um, several hundred feet back. The second one, though, manages to catch Malkar like square in the chest, and yeah, you see a little gout of black tar-like blood spurt out of him. Um, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. I mean, the hut really doesn't do much outside of its area, so maybe it goes to pick up Baba Lysaga. I think that's what it does. It just walks over there and kind of stoops down to allow her to re-enter if that's what she wants to do.
Can it be like a dog and get in her way?
All right. Yoan, what are you doing?
okay. I am going to attack Melkar. Let me read all my spells. Which one to do? Okay. In my knowing him, do I think he's very wise?
um. Well, I mean, let's see. I think you would be of the opinion that he is pretty wise. I mean, he doesn't always show it, but pretty wise.
He's definitely like 14 or higher.
Feasibly.
You know what? I'm gonna cast this anyways. Wait, what's the distance? He's within range of me.
Okay. So I need a wisdom save from Melkar.
Spell save DC of 15. Damn it. Okay. Dashing.
Okay. Yeah. Dashing. So yeah, a good 160 feet away now.
How far above the ground were they?
Like 10 feet.
Yeah, like not
So
super
just at the top of the trees.
high. Okay. Actually, that discussion with Ron brings up a good. Let me see if you guys are going to find any interesting terrain or whatever else. So yeah, with at this distance, you're actually rapidly approaching this sprawling mansion that lies at the southern end of Berez. You can see these like crumbling outer walls of the this massive property. Um, let's see what else you can make out from here. All right. The remains of a mansion built on higher ground. It has been reduced to piles of stone and rotting timber. Empty arched windows stare out at you. To the east, you can see a crude wooden fence forming a circular yard in which, well, from which you can hear the sounds of several goats. Surrounding that fence, you can see a number of human skulls. Okay. So, as you're dashing, I think that's it for your turn, right?
Yep.
Melkar.
Alright. I will run 30 feet closer. Close. And go a couple times.
Okay. Yeah, so you blast it a couple times, and thanks to the healing that was dumped into the bird, it is still aloft. Though still not looking that great. Or once again, I should say, not looking that great. Anything else from Melkar?
That's it.
Ron.
Alright, I want to see what I can see too. Like, I'm still kind of looking around. Like, I'm booking it towards that, but I do want to look around.
Okay.
Like, especially behind me.
Yeah, so a quick glance behind you reveals the the shape of the old woman just kind of staring at you from the distance.
About how far away?
Let's see. You were making better time than she was, so probably you're probably looking at about 90 feet at this point.
90 feet, you say? Doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna just keep running. I will dash with my action as well.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, I'm going to heal myself again. Just going, oh shit, I hope I make it out of this. I hope I make it out of this. Heal myself. For 6. And yep, that'll do it.
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, you continue running and you actually scramble up the slight incline here and make your way basically to the cluster of cottages to the north.
Oh, I make it to them?
Yeah.
Okay, can I resend that healing then? And I will Misty Step, basically out of line of sight if I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's feasible from here.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Just make sure you mark back that damage and.
I just did, and I will give myself the spell back. So yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step out of sight of her.
Okay.
And out of sight of, I believe, everybody so far.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So, brings us to Babala Saga, who, well, I don't know if anybody actually sees what she does, but nobody gets hit by any spells, so at least there's that.
Good.
All right, Dane, what you doing?
Melkar's close to me. Fairly close.
Close-ish, like you
30.
could shoot him.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the 2.
Okay. Yeah, so I believe
First
that
one hit?
the first one at disadvantage is going to hit.
Does a 10 hit?
Okay.
Please say yes.
No.
Not so much. Okay. Cool. So then you see off in the distance the hut kind of stands up and begins lumbering to the north. And Ron, at this point, you can hear the footfalls getting closer as it seems the hut is still heading in your direction.
Okay.
Um,
Yoan.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on my eagle.
Okay. Keep putting
Woo!
gas in the tank. All right. Duly noted. Dashing, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah. That puts you then, let's see, you had dashed 160, he closed by 30, but there's still the altitude thing, so call it, you were at 135, so then add another 160 to that, which is 295. You are 295 feet away from Melkar as Melkar begins his turn. What is Melkar doing?
We're making you do lots of math tonight.
Yeah.
I would like to use my action to get my spell slot back.
Okay.
You're just gonna keep on frickin'
So then you're just, what, continually running after them?
Yeah.
Okay. Rod, hunkered down behind the cottages, hearing the hut coming for you.
I'm going to assume the hut doesn't know where I am, so can I hide in a cottage?
Conceivably.
Alright, I'm gonna try to stealth and hide in a cottage.
Okay. Alright.
And then I will just bunker down there until something happens.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
When Yoan cast Hold Person, that's a concentration spell, and the eagle should have disappeared.
Oh, is it?
Alright, well, we can't go back and fix that now, because too much
Oh.
shit has happened.
Well,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't. Then I just wouldn't have taken an action.
Yeah. So,
So,
that's fine.
should I give myself the slot back?
Sure. I guess that's easy enough, since nothing happened. Yeah.
Because I just wouldn't have cast anything.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Okay. So let me make a check. Okay. So Ron, you hear this and feel a blast of warmth as one of the cottages, a few rows over from the one that you're hiding in, erupts in flame.
Right.
As that clears, you just hear.
Okay.
Okay. What's Thane doing from let's see, it'd be 265 feet away.
Nothing.
You can,
Does
you can crossbow
oh,
bolt.
I guess I can kind of crossbow him again.
Okay.
Does he
So
count as
this is-
undead? Is he
What
an-
was your question?
Is he undead or no? If he
Now, now that he's a vampire.
Well, funny you should ask. Because, yeah, he's totally undead.
okay, so if I do hit him with my sword, it's gonna hurt him more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's 16 hits, correct?
Yeah.
Does a 30 hit?
No.
30. 13.
30?
Just
13
30
does
hits.
not. No, a 30 does not hit. Okay. I think, maybe for now at least, we should call it, because we've already run like an hour over with all this craziness.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta get to bed.
Yeah.